Previously on Miracle.
Tell me about the blood.
Started spelling words.
It's called hemography.
Voice told you to do all this?
God's voice. Just like you, Paul. I saw it written in my own blood. God is now here. Tommy told me about the 9 people who saw the words all wrong.
9 people?
There's 3 more out there. He calls them the darkness.
He healed people. I saw it. He died healing me. Tommy.
Help us. It's real.
You're scaring me. I know you're only a kid, but you're scaring me. You ready? Don't fight yet. You got Smokey.
Hey, I'm sorry I took so long.
How'd it go?
Oh, doctor says I'll live forever. Thanks for watching The Offspring.
No problem. Ooh, Maddie, you made me dizzy.
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Maddie wants to know if you're still on for the park on Saturday.
Yeah, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Now he wants me to swing him around like you do. Okay.
You got a minute? Please. You feel like a client.
Really? How so?
I think I'm being haunted.
By whom?
Tommy.
And how long has this been going on?
On and off ever since he died. I saw him at his funeral. And a few months later, he came to me again.
It's real.
It's the only time he's spoken to me.
What did he say?
The darkness is real.
It wants everything.
I know how this must sound, but I've seen him 4 times in the last 2 weeks. I think he's in trouble.
See, communication between the living and dead is, it's tremendously difficult to decipher. It has to travel through so much time and space and so many dimensions that it's bound to come out, distorted.
Our 11:30 is here.
Thank you.
2 years ago, my youngest daughter, Veronica, was killed by a drunk driver. She was 19. My wife and I are devout and both believe that she's in a better place. But her mother has never come to terms with the loss. A few weeks ago, without telling me, she went on the Jason Herlock show.
The TV psychic?
Herlock said he could see our daughter and told my wife a bunch of things she was supposedly saying. My wife believes in this man now.
And you don't?
I can't. It goes against everything my church teaches. I love my wife deeply, but if she continues to believe in this man, she'll have to leave the church, and if that happens, I won't get to be with her when I die.
How can we help you, Mr. Baker?
I want to hire you to investigate this man. If you can prove that he's a fake, my wife will go along with it. She'll believe it. So, how soon do you think you can get started?
Tommy? Tommy! Tommy! Excuse me! Excuse me!
We are in this world but briefly, and then we pass into the light. Please welcome Jason Hurlock.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. Now, if we could all please just take a moment together.
I watch this guy all the time.
Okay, I'm picking up a loss. It's a great loss. It's over here. Somebody was killed at work. Who had a loved one who died at work?
We did.
Did their work involve a lot of danger? Because I'm picking up a lot of danger.
He was a policeman.
I think I'm with you. Could you stand up, please? Are these your children?
Yes, Sam and Callie.
Hi, I'm Jason. Nice to meet you. He died violently. Because I'm picking up a lot of pain in the head or the torso area.
He was shot in the line of duty.
I'm so sorry. Okay, he wants you to know that he misses you all terribly, all right? But that he's okay where he is now. Do you understand? He's all right. Now, he's trying to show me some kind of a cloth. Could be something you wear, maybe a uniform. Does that make any sense?
Yes. We kept Ted's dress uniform in his closet just like he left it.
Okay. He's telling me that he knows, and that it makes him feel very proud, but it also makes him feel a little bit sad, because he knows that you go in there sometimes to look at it when you miss him.
Yes, I do.
Okay. He's saying maybe it's time to pack up and leave for him, because he wants you to be happy. So it's okay if you want to start moving on with your life.
Okay. Thank you. We miss you, Ted.
He misses you too. Now they're telling me we need to take a break, so please stay tuned.
Into the Light, starring Jason Hurlock. We'll be right back after these messages.
You think he's a fake?
Casts a wide net. He died violently, something painful in the head or torso, which covers about 90% of the ways you can die.
What do you think?
Well, I think he tunes into people and takes them where they want to go.
You know how you said that people who have these psychic gifts often come from traumatic or violent backgrounds?
Well, some studies indicate that great loss can do that.
Well, according to his autobiography, he had a normal and happy childhood.
It's my understanding that normal and happy people do not appear on television.
Welcome back to Into the Light.
Whew. picking up so many things. Okay, I'm picking up the loss of a little one, perhaps a child, and I think there's a D or a T in the name.
Tommy,
No, I don't think so.
put your hand up.
No.
Let's see what he has to say.
I believe this little one is 10 or 11 years old.
We lost our little dog, Tiki. He was 9 years old. He got run over.
Mr. Herlock, you're not picking up a Tommy, are you?
Tommy, no. No. Yeah, sorry about that. Paul. First you'll see the saint, then you'll see the fisherman, and then you'll see the red tea floating. That's when it happens, when the red tea is floating. What's he doing?
Get ready to kill it.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where that came from. Sometimes the spirits, they do funny things, don't they?
You're the captain, right? You gotta look out for icebergs. Oh, you're fast. And sharks. Look out! Come over here. We gotta find some buried treasure too, right? All right. Turn it on. Get it on. Ready? All right, Captain. Jump for the icebergs. All right, follow it. Wow. Good driving, bud. Uh-oh, boulder on the port side.
Luke, stop that. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Can you spare any change?
Yeah, sure.
God bless you.
First you'll see the saint, then you'll see the fisherman, and then you'll see the red tea floating. And that's when it happens, when the red tea is floating.
What is it, Tommy? What are you trying to tell me? Laddie? Laddie! 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 Laddie!
Abby. She's the mother.
Where were you? Where was Maddie?
He was right down here with his boat. I was there, a few feet away.
Detective Fremont.
Evelyn Santos. I was in uniform, District 8.
Your friend told me. We're looking at this like it's one of our own. We're gonna do everything. This thing we need is some sort of photo ID or
It's recent. He's 3'2", 37 pounds. He was wearing blue jeans.
It's already been broadcast. Wanna get that going?
Ground search?
It was the first thing we did. No luck. FBI's in, CAC's looking at ex-cons and,
Sex offenders.
yes,
National Center for Missing Children.
that was my second call.
Witnesses?
We're talking to everyone. Nobody saw anything.
Oh.
I didn't see who did it.
He gave us a pretty good description of some folks who were gone once it happened.
Hey, don't do that. We're gonna need to fingerprint that.
It's all right, Ernie, leave it. We're, gonna need names and contact numbers of all your extended family members, all right?
What can I do? I need to stay here with Abby. Maybe you could talk to Jason Herlock.
What?
I don't know how to tell the police or even Abby right now, but the things he said about the Seine and the fishermen and the red tea floating, it all came true. You know, he knew. Somehow he knew.
Jason Herlock is not going to see you or anyone. He fell on you at the taping. Great. Sue us. Your friend is different. You believe he's connected to Jason. Take it to the tabloids. Are we done here?
No. I have one question.
What?
Do you have any children?
I didn't see the little boy being taken. I just felt something terrible would happen.
Would happen? You predicted it.
I suppose. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
Mr. Herlock, nothing truly extrasensory has ever happened to you before, has it?
Oh, God.
What do you want from me?
I want you to help me to find my friend's son.
How?
You predicted how he was taken. Perhaps you can predict how we can find him.
No, I can't do that.
We're talking about a little child's life here. Are you afraid for your reputation? I mean, if this gets out, surely this can only help, can't it?
Okay, I'm picking something up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody close to you. It's a relative? I think it's a parent. Is your mother on the other side?
Yes.
A man your age has generally lost a parent, or at least a friend or a relative. If you'd said no, I would have just kept going until I hit. I do have a gift, Mr. Keel. It's called finding people's pain and helping them to release it. Look, my name's not Jason Herlock. At least that's not the name I was born with anyway. I grew up in some really bad foster homes. And I got beaten, okay? A lot. Went to bed terrified every night. And all of that is nothing compared to what I felt when I touched your friend. I don't even know how he's walking around with that kind of pain, but I felt it. And everybody else's, it seemed like all of humanity's. So it's not my reputation I'm afraid for, Mr. Keel. I'm afraid that if I go back to that place, it will kill me.
We're running everything we've got through NCIC. But, you know, the great majority of these cases are domestic.
This one isn't.
Still, I gotta ask. You have an ex-husband, John Renshaw?
Yes.
You have full custody. John doesn't see a lot of Maddie?
No.
Still, you and John had troubles.
Lots, but he didn't take Maddie.
How can you be sure?
He's serving 1 to 3 in Tacoma State Prison.
Here's the sheet, sir. Is this the guy you saw?
God bless you.
Yeah. We just pulled his prints off a trash can. He's a paroled sex offender.
We have an address? Known Hans?
We're working on it. It's a good lead. You want me to get your mother or someone from your family? Maybe bring them here or bring you to them.
Paul, I've worked these cases. I know the stats. I have, at best, 1 day to find him. After that, you spend the rest of your life hoping to find a body. I know you feel horrible, but right now you should probably just go somewhere else. What the hell are you?
Let me do it.
Do what? Kill yourself?
See if it says something.
Did you seriously think that your blood was gonna give us some kind of a clue? Here. Put some pressure on that. Put some pressure on it.
This is all my fault.
This may be a tragedy, Paul. But it's not your fault.
Something you don't know. When we first met, you said there were others like me. 6 others. I saw God is now here written in my own blood. They saw God is nowhere written in theirs. You have files on all of us. What you don't have is files on the other 3.
The other 3, what are you talking about?
Chad Goodwill killed 5 of these 6 people. But before he died, he told me there were 3 more out there. 3 more who saw God is nowhere.
Tommy calls into the darkness.
Chad Goodwill was insane.
Well, that doesn't mean he was wrong. Right? What if there are 3 others out?
What if? What has any of this got to do with Matty?
Well, I saw God is now here. Right? According to Chad, that makes me one of the good guys. Now, what if one of these others, what if they took Maddie to get to me? Huh? No, I told you I've been seeing Tommy lately, all right? I saw him again today in the park right before Maddie was taken. I think he was trying to warn me. I think this happened because of me.
You should have told me. You should have told me you weren't safe.
I'm so sorry, Abby.
You should have told me you weren't safe. You should have.
I'm sorry.
You should have told me. You should have told me. You're not safe. You're not safe, you son of a bitch. Where's Maddie? Where's my baby? Where is he? I want him back. I want him back. I want my baby back. Yeah. Okay, I appreciate it. They think they know the whereabouts of the offender he ID'd at the park. They're sending a car for me.
Do you want us to...
No.
Paul. Come on.
How do you know, even if I do see something, that it will help?
We don't.
And how do you know that it won't send me into some kind of, permanent psychotic state or worse?
We don't.
Then why would I do this?
Because Matty may still be alive, and if he is, he may be suffering some of the traumas that you experienced as a child, Jason. And because even though most of what you do is fraudulent, I don't believe that you are. I believe that you want to help people.
Mr. Keel, I could use you on my marketing staff.
Jason? What did you see?
I saw Paul.
What else?
I saw icy water. And Paul.
And what's he doing?
He isn't doing anything. He's dead.
You have any idea how many rules I'm breaking just by having you here? You're unarmed, and you're staying put.
All right, let's go. Lynn, take the alley. The rest of you go to the right. Go there! We got both
There's a kid. There's no kid. Get off of me.
Get him out of here.
I didn't take no kid. I didn't take no kid. I didn't take no kid.
He was alone. Look, we gotta search the whole building. Let's not give up hope. What?
That was Evie at the precinct. They found the sex offender. They didn't find Matty. And they're quite certain that he's not the one.
How'd she sound?
She's losing hope, Paul.
I think Mr. Herlock was right. I'm gonna die.
What are you talking about?
Whether or not these guys know where people have anything to do with this, Tommy does. He was there when Matty was taken. I have to talk to him.
And how are you going to do that?
By dying.
Wait a minute, what? What?
Briefly. Then coming back, all right?
Do you think you're Lazarus?
It's been done before. I knew a guy in seminary who did it.
Why?
He wanted to know if the white light was real. Look, you lower the body temperature and then you stop the heart by taking a combination of photozine and steldyne. Technically, you're dead. But the brain is good for 4 minutes, at which point you give me a shot of synthetic adrenaline and I come back.
No, I don't. I'm not going to help you to do that, Paul.
Then I'll find someone who will.
Paul, this is insane. This is insane. You feel guilty about Tommy dying and you being alive. You feel guilty about Matty being taken on your watch. You feel so guilty that you'd rather be dead.
You know what? You're right. Right, I would rather be dead than face another child's death. But how do I ever face Evelyn again if I don't do everything in my power to help find Matty, huh? How do I do that?
I don't know. This seminarian fellow tried that. What happened to him?
He stayed under too long.
Yeah, I can make you die. I don't want to, but if he says the word, I'll do it. I owe him. He saved my ass in Nam.
When?
It was 2 years ago. I was just out of medical school. I was with Keo and some people looking for the Chi Nong, a mythical spider. Its blood's supposed to transport you to a higher realm. Instead, it shut off my windpipe. It would have killed me, but your buddy here performed a jungle tracheotomy. I owe you, and I always will. Let's get started. Okay, you'll need about 15 minutes in there to get your body temperature down. You're gonna get real cold. You're gonna want to get out. You can't. Yeah, it's gonna hurt like hell.
Paul, you don't have to do this.
ready.
Oh, do it.
Anything you want to say?
Thanks.
He's gone.
Tommy. Tommy, can you help us find Maddie? What were you trying to tell me when he was taken?
You're not supposed to be here.
I have to know.
It isn't safe.
How's he doing?
Well, he's dead.
What do you need from me? Why do you keep coming to me?
Because I'm ready to move on now. But you won't let me.
You're saying I'm haunting you? I'm sorry, that's funny. I'm holding on to you. I have to let you go.
What was that?
It's a muscle spasm of some sort, probably a nerve firing.
Bring him back.
We still got a minute and a half.
No, bring him back. Bring him back.
What about Maddie? Do you know where he is? Who's taking him?
Something wants you here. Get out.
I need to know about Maddie.
You think it's a bad man. But it's not.
What do you mean?
She's sad, not angry.
What's wrong?
Get him over there. Start on your chest. I'll try as stronger it goes.
What's that?
She can't let go.
Like me.
Wake up! Oh! Wake up! Oh!
You didn't kill me. I wanted to help you.
Why?
Wake up! Oh! Wake up!
Something told me to.
good?
Paul! Do something! Doing everything I can!
Was it the darkness?
I don't know what those words mean anymore.
Do something!
I won't see you again, will I?
Paul! Paul!
Goodbye, Tommy.
Paul, come on, wake up! Do something! I am doing something! Paul! Can you hear me, Paul? Get him on his feet. Come on.
Here, try and drink this.
There you go. You drink it? Good, good. Okay, so everyone.
I need to see Abby. I need to see. I said I don't think it's a sex offender who took Maddie. I think it's someone who's grieving, someone who, I don't know, a woman who's lost a child recently, probably around Maddie's age, probably a boy.
And is trying to replace her child with Maddie?
I think so, yes.
How did you come by this information?
That's not important right now.
Look, you know how we do this. Every available man and woman, but it's still a finite number. The focus is on offenders. I still think we have a chance. I don't think we should redeploy at this hour.
Do what he says. Paul, whatever happens, I know what you did to help Maddie. Thank you.
All right, let's get moving. 10 days ago, a woman in Trenton saw her little boy get hit by a car right in front of her house. The little boy died. Woman's been missing ever since. Her family thought she killed herself out of grief. We've been running her credit card numbers. We just got a hit at a local motel, about 3 blocks from where Maddie was taken. He's all right. He's all right. It was her, a woman from Trenton. She's just been feeding him cereal and letting him watch cartoons and telling him how much she loves him for the last 14 and a half hours.
I love him. I do. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Maddie.
Got to stay up past midnight.
That's good. Let's go, buddy.
I want to thank you for all you did.
But it had nothing to do with us, Mr. Baker. The decision to quit was Jason Hurlock's in its entirety.
Well, he's a fraud. And everybody knows it now.
How's your wife taking all this?
She's gonna be all right.
Thanks for the call, Mr. Baker.
Thank you.
I hope I'm not intruding. Just wanted to say goodbye before I left. Not exactly the most popular guy in town right now.
Where are you going?
Pennsylvania. There's a guy outside Philadelphia. He's helped other people like me learn how to live with this thing. You know, I've always wanted to actually be able to do something like this, and now that I can,
It's not entirely what you imagined.
no. But maybe I can put it to some good use. How do you handle it? Does it get any easier?
A little, yeah.
I'm glad everything worked out with your son.
Thank you.
I should get started. Bye.
Good luck, Mr. Hurlock.
You know, I never really asked you, Paul. What happened with Tommy?
He moved on.
Dad, let's go.